Hello everyone, I'm Jose Villegas, and one of my favorite quotes that I want to start this off is, I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you actually left them. This is a quote that I got from a show, which everyone probably heard of, The Office. I don't want to say who said it, because if you haven't seen it, then you guys are going to know who said it at the end. But the reason why I like this quote is because we're living so fast right now, and we don't really cherish our moments. And that's why it was like, I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you actually left them. And because a lot of times I take moments for granted, and I'm just like, oh, I wish I would have like taken that moment, and I would have taken that moment better and would have relived it. I wish I would have relived it. Something interesting about me is that I was the top person, not the top person, but like the top 2% of my high school. That's not really a good accomplishment for a lot of people, but for me it is, because my parents didn't go that high into their education, and as well as my brothers and sisters, they didn't even graduate high school for personal issues. And going to Flagstaff, like some of you guys know, was a pretty big deal. I'm gonna start my junior year this fall, and that is really nice. My major that I chose to be is a mechanical engineer, because how many of you guys had broken stuff in your life? Like toys, cell phones and stuff? Well, yeah, if you're like me, stuff broke. And I'm a very curious person, and I really like fixing things and taking them apart. So when all of my stuff would break, I was there, and I was there for hours trying to fix it. And hopefully, what I want to take from that is, I want to work with a car company or a machine company, so I could like improve on car systems and engines and everything like that. And if you guys would like see my nails, they're all dirty because I take my car apart, and I'm trying to fix it right now. The reason why I'm taking this class is it's kind of a requirement, but not really. It's an elective for my school, but they gave me a list of classes to choose from, and most of those classes were science classes, and I have been taking a lot of science classes, and I wanted to vary my classes a little bit now. And Com 225 was one of the classes that weren't science classes, so I'm like, this class should be fun instead of taking science classes like the ones I have been taking for the past 2 years. And what I hope to gain from this is some speaking skills, because they can become useful. Like, I remember my freshman year at one of my engineering courses, I had to present in energy waves, which I had no knowledge about, and I was just up there just blabbering about my PowerPoint. A positive attitude that I chose 2 days ago was joyous or joyful. Why? Because I'm a happy person, and I have a happy personality, and out of everything, even though there's a negative side, I never think of the negative side. I think of the positive side. Another interesting thing about me is that I went to Alaska for like a month, just in the wilderness alone, kayaking from island to island, because that was my mentor. She wanted to do that, and she wanted us to go alone without our parents, and that was the closest thing she could have described as a college thing, to go off without your parents, and that's why she took us to Alaska in the wilderness. Thank you.